So Shannon Sharp has to explain to Ocho and all of the rest of the WNBA enthusiasts hollering about the wage gap why it is not possible for the WNBA players to make more money at this point in time. Let's go to Uncle Ocho with Nightcap for the video.
I think the thing is that networks have put an emphasis on women's college sports.
Right.
And now it's the players are one and done. And the women you can get your hands around, your arm around, because they're staying 2 years, 3 years. You see Caitlin Clark is debating, is she gonna come back? Or you see, Angel Reese, I think she has another year of eligibility. Is she's gonna come back? It's not like that. It's not like that anymore. Because if you're that good, the scouts are saying, if you're that good, why are you going back?
All right, so the women can't do that because Caitlin Clark is that good. She was that good last year. So could she have left and went to the WNBA?
She's making more an hour than she is in the WNBA. What do you mean? Angel Reese is making way more money in NIL. She's making almost $2 million. The most she can make is $250. That's if she's a veteran max player. She's not gonna get that as a rookie.
You serious?
So why would she go to the WNBA? And that's no knock on the WNBA. I'm just saying, when you're a Caitlin Clark or you're an Angel Reese, you're one of these top-notch females, you're making more in college than you will in the NBA.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, they got to do something about that. They got to change that.
Why you think those women be going overseas to supplement their income, Ocho?
Oh.
That's why they have to go to Russia and all these Italy and China and wherever they have to go. Remember
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner. How she got caught up? She overseas. Okay. Because she got, and she can make basically probably double her income overseas than what she can in WNBA.
So how do we generate, or how do we get the women to make obviously not the type of money that the NBA players make, but to bridge the gap or to get them a little closer to where they don't have to play overseas? What needs to be done?
The clamoring. They don't sell out arenas like the men do, Ocho. The advertising, the sponsor dollars are not there like the men. So you're saying, okay, let's just say they make 10%. Well, they're not generating 10% of the revenue.
Okay.
I mean, and people are like, well, I'm just giving you the harsh reality of what it is.
I had no idea those were the numbers. That was the revenue that they were making. I had no idea. I thought they were making good money. I'm talking about, listen, not no 5-year 280, but I thought they was making, 3, 4, 5 million, something like that. No, that's crazy.
But see, here's the thing, Ocho. The WNBA also helps supplement the WNBA. So the NBA helps supplement them because the sponsorship, the ad dollars is just not there. That's the harsh reality. Ocho. That's the harsh reality of it.
Right,
man. That's bro.
They got to fix that. They got to fix that, man.
It's called supply and demand, Ocho. You got to have to. There's a reason why college coaches get paid more than a college professor, because $85,000 ain't signing up for a history class.
I see. I got you.
They're not going to do no science project. $85,000 coming to that stadium.
That's crazy.
Simply put, if there's no demand for it because it's boring and unentertaining, then what do you expect? How do you expect them to get more money?
LeBron get $34 million, Sue Bird get $215,000. What's wrong with that picture? Nothing, because ain't nobody watching the WNBA. At some point, if y'all was to get 7 million views, might we have something to talk about? Other than that, ain't nobody look-a-hooing and peek-a-booing, okay? We not looking. We don't care. Ain't nobody getting dunked on in the WNBA. Until you start dunking like Bron, we don't care.
Now, Ocho, look. That's good money for an average, because the average person, what's the average salary in America? Probably, $75,000? So she's probably making 3 times what the average person will make. But we just used to hear, like, we think professional athlete, and we think everybody get 10, 15, $20 million, and that's not the case.
It's going to get there, though. I'm not sure when, but it's going to get there at some point.
The average income from American high is $59,000.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, especially as a WNBA player and the work that they had to put in based on some of the I see on TV and clips and highlights. Man, good play, they deserve to be compensated as such. Again, not like the not like the NBA players, but way more than what 240. Who?
242.
Me. You see, it's times like this. It's times like this. I wish I was a billionaire because I fixed a little situation now.
What?
I fixed
Ocho, you keep saying, but see, here's the thing, Ocho. You do realize how billionaires become billionaire? They don't give away their money along the way.
But I understand that, right? But there has to be some type of plan in place to be able to invest in WNBA teams to make sure they get paid an adequate salary, which many will say, probably argue me down, that the salary is adequate, but at least to where they're making in the millions. There has to be a way to recoup. Maybe it be through advertising, maybe it be through sponsors, but making 242 is not enough based on what I've been able to see from someone that doesn't even watch the game on how good they are. They need to be compensated much, much more than they are. That's all I'm saying.
He just proved the point that we're trying to make. He don't even watch the sport. And he's ready to get a banner and go out and start picketing for how many more millions they need to make. You doing all of this. Listen, I love our women too, but you doing all of this and you not watching is the problem. People, all the women that are talking all of this mess about how much more money the women should be making, they don't watch the sport. So if you don't fill up the stadium and you don't put eyeballs on the sport, there's no way that more money is going to be generated for that.
Ocho, when you advertise, I need eyeballs. There's a reason why ads cost $7.5 million for a Super Bowl, because eyeballs.
I can get
eyeballs. Ain't watching, Ocho. Ocho, you under this notion that people want to give away free money. It's not like that.
Well, I know I'm not under the notion that people want to give away free money because ain't nobody giving away free money, but I would have a plan in place to execute the eyeballs to make sure they watching. Listen,
Ocho, you can't make people watch what they don't want to watch.
You got to make it more exciting.
How?
Supply and
demand. These women are as skilled as they've ever been.
And the fact that they have to go overseas, that even lets you know that some things need to be put in place. I don't have a plan right now because I'm just sitting here talking with you. I'm just saying if I was in a position of power, there would be something that I want to do to keep my girls home playing here in the States.
And Ocho, this is what the women do. All the women that keep saying we need more money, we need more money. You ask them, well, what's the plan for y'all to get more eyeballs on y'all so we can get y'all more money? They don't have one. They haven't come up with one since the WNBA has started. They look at the NBA players. Lisa Leslie had the nerve to say, oh, y'all should just stop spending y'all extra money that y'all go blow at the casino. Y'all should give that to us. Draymond Green got mad and went off for a reason, because the NBA already supplements the WNBA. The WNBA, at this point, I think it loses $10 or $11 million every year. Imagine having a business and it's leaking $10 million a year. And then everybody that's working for that business wants a raise. And the NBA is the one who keeps putting up the money so that the WNBA doesn't fold all the way. And the fault is not just the WNBA players, it's the executives. Because in that same conversation, they mentioned that, hey, when LeBron and them show up to the game, when, Steph Curry and them show up to the game, the executives made a decision, oh, we're not going to show LeBron and them at the game. We're not going to keep putting the camera on them because we don't want to take the focus off the women. Are y'all... This is the type of stuff that makes my head hurt because it's a trickle-down effect. So you don't want to show the best players in the world that they took out the time in their day to show up to the WNBA game. It's like saying you're not going to show Jack Nicklaus or Spike Lee on the side of the court when they come in. Of course, when you see that, hey, at certain games, when you see playoff games and this, that, and other, and you start seeing, oh, Taylor Swift. Why would they not show Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl or at any Kansas City game? She was the reason that all of their gear starts selling exponentially. Travis Kelce especially. So this is a problem that the whole NBA, that WNBA, from top to bottom, have to figure out. You give suggestions like, hey, do you want to lower the rim so women can start dunking? They get offended by that. Oh, no, ain't nobody lowering no rim. It'll mess up our shots. You got a point that it'll mess up your shots, but you got to admit, your shots will adjust. Your shots will adjust. When we hoop with our little kids on their little tiny rim in the living room, your shot adjusts. Your shot adjusts, and you start hitting threes from the fireplace. Wow. Huh? Come here. Come here, little Junior. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Got to give Junior that work. Your shot will adjust, but it'll be more entertaining if you can dunk. But, I mean, y'all tell me, women, please, Ocho, give us explanation and ideas as to how we can make the sport more entertaining. When we saw Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark kind of getting into it and that whole, it was drama. It was entertaining. People tuned in. That was the most televised women's game, I think, ever. Maybe they need to create some more of that drama. Script some of it. I'm not saying script who wins the WNBA and all of that, like they've been claiming that the NFL and other places does. But I'm saying write some beef into the competition, some rivalries, something that people can tune in. We've seen them do it with WWF, WWE constantly in all the wrestling leagues or whatever, where you write scripts and people beef with certain people. And yeah, it's kind of like, but it's entertaining. People obviously watched it. It's an idea. I'm just saying. But we have to come up with some type of ideas because men are not going to tune in. Women are not going to tune in to see a subpar product. And that's all we're saying. If you don't understand the math of that, then I don't know what to tell y'all. But we have to figure out a way to make it more entertaining. I want to try to get more money too. But I also understand these people are not going to give away money. You understand what I'm saying? Eyeballs have to be on the sport for it to make more money so that the WNBA can stop losing money and turn into profit so then y'all can get a profit. This is your boy P Cam. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.